A few weeks ago, we selected Levi and his second generation Miata as our winner for Throtl Dream Build 6. We've already transformed 5 cars so far: Throtl Dream Build 1, Dream Build 2, Throtl Dream Build 3, Throtl Dream Build 4, and Throtl Dream Build 5, all going to incredible VIP members. This NVIDIA Miata is in really rough shape, and it's a good thing we have a huge mountain of parts to transform this car. Let's push this thing inside and get started.
Welcome back to Throttle, everyone. This is Dream Build 6, believe it or not, and this is Levi's 2004 Mazda Miata NB.
Starting off, we have a front lip that's going to address kind of the stock lookingness of the front end. We're going to pair that with a new set of OEM headlights because those look terrible. We also are updating the bulbs. So we've got some Morimoto bulbs here. These are going to produce a much nicer looking light as well as much brighter, more usable light from the car. We have an anti-gravity battery, which is ridiculously light for a car battery. I thought it was a demo piece, but it's an actual battery we're going to put in and use. We want to focus on handling and braking and performance on this build. It's a Miata. It should handle well, it should stop well, so we have a set of white line front and rear sway bars going on. We're going to be replacing the brakes all the way around, so we have a power stop rear brake setup, which is the caliper, rotor, pad, and we have a two-piece floating rotor and front big brake caliper by Willwood.
We're going to address the cooling system. We've got a Mishimoto aluminum radiator here. We've got their silicon radiator hoses that are going to go with that as well. We also have a full complement of silicon hoses that are going to replace all the rubber hoses in the engine bay. We're going to also add to the engine a nice high-flowing K&N air filter with a 50 state legal intake system with a polished tube. It's going to help clean up the engine bay quite a bit and maybe even add a couple extra ponies. We're also going to dress up the interior a little bit. We found a set of newer seats that are going to match his existing interior, and we can throw away the old ratty seats that were in this car. There's holes in the leather.
We were going to put a set of racing seats in there, but Levi's, like me, a very tall dude, and it's kind of hard to fit in me out in the first place. So stock seats are definitely the way to go. We're also going to be adding a new carpet kit because the carpet is not in very good shape. One thing about this Miata that's not very Miata-y is it's an automatic. We're going to be fixing that with a 5-speed manual conversion. To pair with that, we have an action clutch. You guys know we love action clutch. This is a stage 2 clutch, which is a Kevlar sprung. It's going to handle more power, more torque than a factory clutch would while still remaining nice and street drivable. What do you got there, Mickey?
So this is an R-Theory unibody brace, and essentially what these do is they bolt onto the bottom of the chassis and encapsulate the frame rails, for lack of a better term, of the unibody. They double as a jacking point underneath the cars. And back here we have our BC Racing BR Series coilovers. We use these on the majority of the builds here at our shop. We've had a lot of luck with them, and we love the adjustability. We're able to dial these things right into where we want them. They're gonna be awesome on this little Miata. We've also got some more aesthetic stuff out back. We've got our R-Theory aluminum rear diffuser. It's gonna go underneath the rear of the car, give it a more sporty, racy look. And to keep that canyon carving theme going, we're gonna go with the Motegi Racing MR156 wheel, paired with the Falcon Azenas RT660 super sticky street tires, which we put on all of our vehicles here. We love them, they're great. And I got one last box here, Quinn. What do we got?
We have our nose attack wrap, so we're not going to reveal the color just yet.
It's messed up.
But it's going to look good. We haven't even opened the box, so I haven't even seen it in person. Nobody here has.
I don't even know what color this car is going to be.
We have a handful of engine maintenance things. This thing is not in the best shape mechanically. It's leaking oil all over the place, just not running that well. So we're going to be doing all the gaskets, all the seals, timing belt, spark plugs, you name it, we're replacing it to get this thing running properly.
Whatever fluids are in it are leaking.
Whatever's coming out of it shouldn't be coming out of it, so we're gonna fix all that. In addition to that, we have some carbon Miata components on its way, and we have an ISR exhaust on its way as well. But for now, we need to get this thing on the rack and start working on it.
Submissions for Throtl Dream Build 7 are officially live. I'm so excited. We're gonna be continuing the program. We're gonna be transforming one of your cars or your trucks here at the Throtl Garage. So if that's something you're interested in, if you're interested in being our next winner, check out the link in the video description and check out Throtl VIP. Now, if you're new to Throtl or new to what Throtl VIP is, that is our car club. And in addition to being eligible to submit your car or truck for the dream builds like this, you also are gonna get a ton of other benefits. For starters, Throtl VIP members are gonna get 10 to 40% off our entire website. We have everything you can think of when it comes to modding your car or truck, from suspension, wheels, brakes, headlights, carbon fiber stuff. Any performance item you can think of is on our site. We also have a ton of cool Throtl merchandise. And as a VIP member, not only are you gonna get discounts, but you're also gonna get 5 times entries to our sweepstakes with every single purchase. And on top of that, when we do our 2 times entry periods, VIP members get 10 times entries. The value of the program is there, guys. We also have an exclusive Throtl VIP Facebook group where you can interact with the entire team. We're always in there doing live streams and giveaways and really interacting with everyone, and it's so much fun. So if that's something you're interested in, and you're interested in submitting your car or truck for dream builds, check out the link in the video description and get your submissions in.
Miata's up on the lift, and we're gonna start this dream build by pulling the engine out. We're gonna show you guys why. Well, it's not starting.
Wait, why are you using pliers?
Because the key is broken. That's the key, and the key portion of this key is, there's our actual key. That's supposed to be in that, like that, but it doesn't stay in there anymore.
What do you mean it's not starting?
It's not starting. It doesn't start.
You put the battery on?
Yeah, no, it just cranks.
Ha!
So,
Sick.
motor's coming out. Let's go.
RIP. You'll be able to see the oil leak once you look under it.
We got the engine out of the Miata. As you guys can see, this thing is absolutely filthy. So we're gonna get it outside, we're gonna pressure wash it, and then we're gonna start working on it. We've got our Miata engine here on the stand. We've got it cleaned up. It's looking way better than it did in the car. We have a ton of basic maintenance things we're gonna be doing, replacing belts. We're gonna do the timing belt, front main seal, cam seals, a whole bunch of stuff. We're also gonna be taking the valve cover and the intake manifold off, and Rick is gonna be painting them. It's gonna look really nice. We've got our engine almost completely torn down the entire way. It has a lot of grime in it. It's not the worst I've seen, but it's not good. So we're gonna clean all that stuff up. Something in here has been leaking. It is really bad. As you can see, underneath the timing cover, it's just everything is covered in oil. Please do your oil changes. This is not it, dog. All this, that is all coagulated oil. If this gets loose, it's gonna blow your engine right up.
You'll blow yourself to pieces.
So our oil pan is pretty much all cleaned up. I'm just knocking out our rear main seal. I think this has been tampered with already because there's a lot of RTB kind of all around the seal. Our oil pan is cleaned up. This Miata engine is kind of funky because it has like a dual oil pan gasket. So we did have a leak from the gasket. I'm not sure if it was this gasket onto the block or the gasket from the pan onto this. So we're doing both of them. Knock out the rear main seal, and we'll get everything back together. Let's go. We've got our timing belt completely finished. All the covers are back on. It's going really well. Now we're gonna move on to a new thermostat. We have a silicone hose kit that's gonna replace all of these old rubber lines, and then we're gonna start putting the engine back together, getting it ready to go back in the car. Ricky's working on painting our valve cover, our intake manifold. He's already got our exhaust heat shield done, and it looks way better. This is our exhaust heat shield, and the paint turned out amazing. It's gonna look really good once we get it back in this thing. What you working on right now, Ricky?
I'm cleaning, baby. Cleaning. Everything is very cold. So that's before, and then this is me cleaning after. Making sure our boy Levi has a sick Miata.
See the valve cover over here? Oh, that thing's looking money, dude. Oh, and the throttle body's done too. Ricky has our valve cover finished. It looks absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna throw this on the car. He's working on getting our intake manifold reassembled. Once I'm done putting this on, manifold's going back on, and then we'll have a completed Miata engine. Our Miata engine is ready to go back in the Miata. However, the Miata is not ready to receive the new engine. We gotta get the car ready to receive a manual transmission, so we gotta take the auto pedals out. We gotta put that pedal in right there, which is all the clutch pedals and all that stuff. We gotta take the auto shifter out, and once that's out, then we can put the transmission on the back of this thing and get it in the car. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the throtl YouTube channel and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss a thing. Be gone, demon.
All right, pedals are finally coming out. And ECU apparently. That is the car's ECU. The funny thing is that this is where the clutch pedal goes. This is gonna have to change. You think maybe it goes like that? Here we have our Master. It's gonna be just like, this is the new one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just like this. I'm gonna be inside the car, putting this through. He's gonna see two rods come out, and then he's gonna place this just like so. And then he's gonna put two nuts in it, and then the pedal's gonna stay in place. This is gonna stay in place. So I was able to finish all three pedals, and I also installed a new ECU that Quinn provided me. Everything is installed. The next step is to put the steering wheel column back into place, but Quinn's still messing with the key, so I'm gonna wait for that to be done. We'll get it in here, we'll put everything back together, and we should be ready to start going. Never mind. We're gonna do this right now.
Let's go, baby, we're done.
Woo! Okay, now the steering column is in. There's like 30,000 plugs that I have to put back together to include the ECU one. From there we start putting all the panels back on, the gauge cluster cover, and then the steering wheel column cover, and then the dash has another cover down here.
Now we're pretty much ready to get this motor back in the car. So we're gonna take it off the stand and we're gonna put on a clutch here. We have an Action Stage 2. This is a Kevlar sprung clutch, which is gonna be really nice. We're gonna get this thing on our Miata engine, get our new transmission on, and get this thing back in the car. Let's go. We also got a new starter, so let's get it on. We have a Miata engine with a clutch and a transmission on it, which can only mean one thing. It's time to get the engine back in the Miata. Let's go. On to the interior. We have a new carpet kit we're going to be installing, we have new seats we're going to be installing, we have a few other things. So let's get this old junk carpet out, get our new stuff in.
Old junk carpet out. So we are gonna hook our boy Levy up with some nice black carpet.
Levi.
Levy.
Why do you call him Levy?
I always call him Levy.
He doesn't watch Attack on Titan, obviously.
Okay, you guys say it in English, say it in Spanish.
Oh, is that how you say it in Spanish?
Levy, yeah.
Oh. I know what a levee is. That's down by the water.
When the levee breaks.
What is?
Got no place to stay.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
You know what a levee is?
No.
Look at this though. This is basura.
Basura.
Oh boy. Remember he said that you can keep all 31 cents?
Did he throw 31 cents in? Did we find it all?
Have 30.
Oh, we're missing a penny.
There's a penny missing. I need to find that comment on the Facebook VIP page. He said Ricky can keep all 31 cents in there. I believe that's what he said. I got 30 so far. I found it. It is old and crusty.
Wow, you really did have 31 cents in here.
You gotta find that. The comment.
I don't know how. What are you talking?
It's in the VIP group.
Where? But like on a post? Like
Yes.
I have to go through every post?
Bro, look! I swear, look! Look, this is the picture. That's what Evan posted. That's me, that's Quinn's elbow. 3 comments. Clean the out of that interior, but if Ricky wants that 31 cents I found, he can have it.
You planted it.
Bro, it was under the carpet.
How did he know there was
Under the
31
carpet?
cents?
There's no way. You got him. Boom. Whole carpet's out, baby. Let's get the new stuff. Get it in here. And we actually got our own hardware clips. Ricky?
Where?
We got new clips. I just supposed to catch it. All right, piece number 1 is going in the back, brother.
Hey, you know we're supposed to glue this to the floor, right?
I'm gonna glue you to the floor. carpet kit is installed. We got these little kick panels installed too. I think they complement the new carpet really nicely, and they kind of bring the two-tone of the interior back together, which is really cool, as opposed to the faded, tanned plastic ones. These are like nice aluminum. So now we got to replace these. We got some Delrin Jam stops, and we've got the new seats going in, so let's do that. So those of you with a keen eye may notice these are out of an NA Miata, and the quality of the material is different and it holds up a lot better over time. So we threw some NA seats in.
I feel like whoever had him before took care of him, except Quinn right now with his dirty finger. I got it.
I moved on to this, which is our shifter. We have a rebuild kit, so we've got a new rubber boot here, a little brass thing on the end there, because those are made of plastic and they like to break. So I'm gonna get the shifter in. So we'll actually have a stick shift in our stick shift Miata. Ricky's gonna work on our aluminum pedal covers that we have, which are really nice. We're gonna be in the middle, get this thing back on the rack. Let's go.
Alright, so we have some really cool CNC aluminum pedal covers. It's gonna make it look really nice. This is the rest pedal. I'll show you guys in just a few seconds what it looks like while being installed.
All right, well, as Quinn gets closer to getting this thing fired back up, we're gonna get our exhaust system unboxed here. This is an exhaust that we saw at our friend Jimmy Oaks' shop on his Miata, and we really liked the style and the look of it. So we reached out to ISR, got one from them for this Miata as well, because we really like the big diameter of the stainless steel tubing, and we also like the tip, the way it comes out the back. It's really a neat look when it's on. That muffler looks cool, dude. Look at that little tip.
We've already put a new starter on the Miata. Now we're gonna throw on a new alternator to match. So we have our belts on, we have our main harness completely installed. Everything's plugged in. We got our vacuum line sorted. We're gonna throw the stock airbox on for now. Go for first start. So we need to plug in the exhaust system, the O2 sensors, the intake. We need to put fluids in it and then crank it to get oil pressure, plugs in, and then we should have a running Miata engine again. We're trying to start the Miata. We got all the plugs out, we got trans fluid, we got diff fluid, we've got engine oil in, we got a battery that's connected, we've got all the ECUs, all the controllers that need to be swapped over to manual done, the harness is done, everything's plugged up. So we're hoping it cranks, we're gonna get oil pressure in it, and we're gonna put a new set of spark plugs in it. We've got some NGK laser platinums here. They had a mix match set in, so I've got some NGK RAM, some Delco plugs, which is not good. Let's see if it cranks. No crank, so.
Did you say there was no battery in it yet, or?
It's probably dead as hell. Oh no, it is a dead battery.
This is an anti-gravity battery, and it is super light, and it's actually lithium ion. It's not even a lead acid battery like the one that's in there now. So this thing should be much more up to the task than that battery is. You've actually got different terminal options here. So the terminals are removable on this one at least. So we can get different sizes and thicknesses, which is really cool. So those should fit the Miata. And it's time to put this thing in.
Can't even pick it up.
You can't, can you pick it up one-handed?
No. I can't. Oh, you're strong. You strong boy. And then this is like...
This is like... This is nothing.
That's a good sign.
That is a good sign.
Hey, here we go.
Yeah, keep going. Get over. We got oil pressure, baby. Yeah. We got oil pressure. Spark plugs going in. All right, let's see if it starts.
Let's go! Well, that was easy. Let's go. Hey! That was almost way too easy. Smooth! No oil leaks anywhere either?
That's perfect. That's literally perfect, dude. That was like the easiest startup ever. That was ridiculous. I could not have gone any worse.
So when you go from auto to stick shift, when you do a swap like that, it is very hard because you have to replace every single module, every ECU, everything that goes with the 6-speed, right? If anything is missing from the big puzzle, it will not start.
I was dreading trying to start this because when we tried to start it before we took it apart, it didn't start.
Right, it didn't start.
Just sat there and cranked.
Yeah.
I was like, it's gonna suck. And then it did it. It did it super easy. How funny. All right.
Cooling system next?
Cooling system next. Yep. Get it bled, get the intake on, and then move on to suspension.
Let's put it back on the lift.
Let's go. So next up, we have a Mishimoto X-Line radiator for the Miata. This thing's awesome. It's got aluminum end tanks, and it's actually gonna fit with our factory fans. So let's get our fans on here and get this thing in the car. Next up, we're gonna move into the suspension and the brakes. We've got everything laid out here on the table. We're gonna start with our BC BR series coilovers, get these installed. We're gonna put our white line sway bars on, then move on to the brakes. We have a power stop rotors and new rear calipers, as well as some brake pads. And then we have this, which is a beautiful 4-piston caliper front setup by Willwood. 2-piece floating rotor with an aluminum top hat. We got brake lines, all the hardware to make it work. So we're gonna get the old stuff off this, get all this beautiful stuff on, and then we can actually mount our new wheel and tire package, get this thing on the ground, stands, and looking good. Front coilovers in, we need to get these stock sway bar end links off. We can put the front sway bar on, then get our new little end links here on, which are adjustable. Front sway bar is fully installed, time to move on to the rear coilovers.
What is that, Quinn? Is that toothpick?
Just a little sway bar, dude.
Can you bend that in half?
You'd see it flexing.
Quinn, you can't say that. You just said little.
No.
Yeah, you did.
It's not
It's the
English.
same.
We've got our suspension on, BC coilovers are fully installed, our sway bars by Wetline are installed. Now we're gonna move on to the rear brakes. We got power stop, replacing old rusty stock stuff. Let's get it off. Just assembled our Willwood 2-piece floating rotor for the front. We also have the 4-piston caliper. This is a huge upgrade over the factory brakes. It's much better at heat dissipation. It's significantly lighter and has more stopping power. So let's get these things on. Time for some brake lines, baby.
You haven't put that on yet?
No! What are you doing? What is he doing? What are you doing? Yeah, stainless lines and the adapters to fit them. So one of these is gonna go into the stock Miata brake line, which is that guy right there. That's the Dash 3. And then this is gonna go from female to male.
What's the benefit of upgrading to stainless rather than the, what is it, like rubber line that's in there?
It's a soft rubber. So there's rubber inside of this, but it's protected by a steel liner, which is much more durable and it doesn't flex and stretch like a rubber line would. When you press on the pedal, instead of actuating the brakes, the line will go like this, will go, and you don't want that because it gives you a softer pedal feel. So this brings the pedal feel back, increased durability, and it looks really nice. So let's get them on. We've got our rear power stops installed on the back. We've got our Willwoods on the front. We've got Ricky in the driver's seat, and we're gonna get this brake system bled and working properly. Ready?
Let's do it, baby.
So we're gonna move on to the frame rail reinforcement plates that are going on the Miata. These are our guys right here. So these guys actually go up underneath this main rail section here and braces it. You can see all the damage that's here already, which is not good.
It's also going to be a nice jack point for this car. Structural rigidity, an extra place to jack up the car, can't lose.
All right, now the car's running properly, we're gonna throw our cold air intake system on. So let's get the stock intake off. Now we're gonna start tackling getting this thing ready to wrap. So I'm gonna pull the taillights off, the front bumper off, the headlights off.
Yeah, we're gonna remove the mirrors, the door handles. We're gonna be replacing the locks on the door handles, and we have new set of mirrors to go on the door, which is probably gonna be done after wrap.
You guys are probably wondering why we're replacing the locks. That's because we got a whole new ignition system for this car, which came with a new key, which means we have to change all the locks on the car so that the one key works instead of him having to carry a couple keys. So.
Nay!
We've got James in the house from Beck's Auto Glass. We're gonna be replacing the glass on the Miata because it's got some damage on it. So we're gonna get this old one out. That's our side skirt kit from Carbon Miata, and we're gonna fit it to the car. We're not gonna do a final installation just yet because they have to wrap that side of the car, but we wanna get these skirts fitted up in their carbon fiber. Let's get these things on. Skirts are the move, dude. These are like a Mazda Speed style skirt, so they kind of have like a factory design to them instead of something like an ARP style where it's just really angular and sharp. There you go, look at that. He's got the wrap. Yeah, dude, it's carbon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna look really good.
Big moment here.
First biggest piece going on the car, huh?
Yeah, this is the first piece. We're gonna start with the hood because the hood's a nice flat panel, and I've never worked with this in Nosatech before. This is my first swing at this, so.
Let's introduce you guys to the headlights and taillights that we're going to be putting on this MX-5 with these awesome carbon fiber wrapped taillight set. They are LED, ready to go, already pretty awesome looking. These headlights are pretty cool looking. They are projector and they have separate bulbs instead of comboed. But we are going to be swapping out these halogen H1 bulbs for these awesome Morimoto 2-stroke 2.0 H1 LED bulbs. They're going to be a much brighter, cleaner white, and they're going to make this look a lot sharper. Let's get wired.
Plugged in the taillights, they have to go on with the bumper. Right now, we're gonna test them and make sure they function properly before we go putting everything on here.
The halos.
Woo! Yeah.
Those are bright. All right, brake. Ready for brake?
Wait, that's not the brakes? Yo, that's bright.
You ready for brake?
Go.
Bang! Oh! All right, let's check the hazards.
Oh, turn them off.
Camera.
That's bright. Yeah.
Oh. Reverse? Do we have reverse?
Let's check reverse.
That's definitely not working.
Oh yeah. That's reverse.
It's working. I'm trying to mess with Will. That's awesome.
So that is it. They are tested. They are bright as heck and they look awesome. When the bumper goes on, we'll put these on for a final touch. Looking good.
Next up, we have our APR Formula GT3 mirrors, and they are full carbon and they are very light. And of course, our door handle that Mickey wrapped. And he did a really good job.
Now we can throw the taillights in or what?
Well, let's bolt down the freaking rear bumper first. We gotta bolt it in.
Oh, we have.
Once that's bolted down, then the taillights can go in. Ooh, our wing can go on, and I can start putting our diffuser on. We can clean up the back of the car and be done.
Yep.
Let's go.
Dude, this thing's turning out pretty sick. The Nosatech wrap, dude, it looks like paint.
It's really nice. Let's go. See that? Testing, that's it.
As part of the lighting setup we have on this, we have some universal fog lights with some halos in them. And these are gonna be able to use the mounting feet for the OE fog lights that are in there. Instead of make a small bracket right here, utilize some of the feet on here, and this is gonna actually wedge itself in there and fit rather nicely. Boom, just like that.
This is our R-Theory rear diffuser for the Miata. Looks very nice. However, our exhaust system, the muffler that we have on, is interfering it, so it won't suck up high enough. So what we're gonna do is pretty much make a hole to cut out the muffler, so the muffler will kind of sit through the diffuser and allow us to bring this thing up and high. So we've got our marks, we're gonna make a hole. We got our diffuser all trimmed up for our exhaust system, and I've made these brackets. So this is gonna suck the diffuser back up to the bottom of the bumper, and it's gonna look real nice. So we're gonna put it on right now. It's time to throw our wheel and tire package on. We have a Motegi MR156. This is a 15x8, and we have a 205/50 ZR15 RT660 on. This is a super like Club Sport Miata spec wheel and tire package. Out of the box, this is pretty freaking dialed in, dude.
This looks sick. Levi's gonna be stoked. He's gonna be so excited. It looks so much different when this car came in. This wing is crazy. I would say this is very much Need for Speed style, this car. But that's Levi. Have we mentioned this? That Levi has designed every single throttle build in, is it Need for Speed or Forza? He's recreated them in the video games, and then he posts up the link so other people can drive them too. The entire throttle fleet is in Forza, all thanks to Levi. All thanks to him.
Today is the big day. Levi is here in San Diego. He's not at the shop yet, but he's on his way, and we're gonna give him his Miata back. So we've got the whole team in the house. We've cleaned up the shop. Rick is doing some final detail touches on the car, and we're gonna get Levi in here in a minute and show him his new car.
All right, the cover is going on. Oh, we did not clean this from last time?
Damn. Levi just texted me, he's like 10 minutes away, so we've got everything here. Gary from the Hoonigans is down here, so kind of a fun little fact. Levi's actually a huge fan of Gary, and he's a huge fan of Will, so we got Will in the house as well. Will! He's back, Will's back. That was like a Family Matters. Everywhere you look, da, da, da. There he is. Hey, look who it is. Josh Graham's here. What's up?
Thanks.
You excited?
Dude,
you ready?
Yeah.
What's up, Josh? How are you? Good to see you. Hey, Evan. Hey, good to meet you. Josh, Dream Build 1 winner. Does this look familiar to you?
I knew right when I got in here. I was like, I've been watching your channel so long, dude.
All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Oh! Yeah!
so green.
Look who we got here as well. We got Will down here, we got Anthony, we got everyone here.
How you been?
You tried to pull fast on me.
I told you I was in meetings. I didn't say where though.
How you feeling right now? You good? Levi, thank you so much for coming down here to Throttle. You are the winner of Throttle Dream Build 6. You've also been a Throttle fan and Throttle VIP member for a very long time. So I did want to ask you a couple questions before we debut your new, beautiful Miata that's under here. How long have you been a VIP member?
Just under 3 years.
Just under 3 years, so we appreciate that. I see that hat, that's how I know he's an OG.
That's
the Euro hat. What is your favorite build to date? Minus this one, because I think this will take the cake. What is your favorite build so far?
I really like the Mongoose, but as Mickey's probably heard me say a bunch of times, I like the NSX as well.
So one other really fun fact that throughout this video has been mentioned a bunch of times is after we make a build, you recreate it into a video game. Is it Forza or? Forza Horizon 5. So every single Throttle build from like pretty much the start of the business to now is, yes, even the ice cream truck is in Forza. We're gonna put a link to Grip City 503 on Forza, or you can just search it. So you guys can play with Throttle cars, which is pretty awesome, and we appreciate that too. So without further ado, are you ready to see your new Miata?
Yes.
Here we go, we'll do a countdown. You ready? Start with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go! What do you think? Check it out, check it out.
I had a feeling it might be yellow.
Yeah?
Sick. I don't know, just every time I closed my eyes, I saw yellow.
So we spent a lot of time on the outside of this car, and as you can see, the one shocking thing is the color. This is a Nosatec wrap, 100% coverage, except for the soft top, of course. And this is marigold yellow, and we paired it with some sweet Motegi MR156 wheels, a nice Willwood big brake kit up front, and as always, the RT660s from Falcon, which we love around here, so hopefully you're gonna get some time in the canyon to get to enjoy them yourself. We also have a slew of carbon fiber stuff all over this car, and I think those taillights might be special to you.
I sent you those.
That was one thing that he was really adamant about. We had to get some more carbon to match it up. And the outside's awesome, but let's check out under the hood, because that's where a lot of time was spent.
Pop the hood, bro.
Pop the hood, Quinn.
Hey, pop the hood.
So this car was pretty rough mechanically when we got it. We had to jump start it, it barely ran, and it leaked so much fluid, we honestly didn't even want to run the car because we didn't want to risk damaging it. So we pulled the engine completely out, pulled the transmission completely out, re-gasketed everything. It doesn't leak a drop of fluid at all. We also threw in a 6-speed manual transmission for you, action clutch, full Mission Moto cooling system, and a K&N intake to top it off. All right, what do we got inside, Ricky?
Come here, I'm gonna call you Levy. That's how you say it in Spanish.
That's what I'm used to that too.
All right, so I don't know if you noticed the APR carbon fiber mirrors. You had these before, but they were plastic, right? So we still got the plastic on it. We're gonna let you mess it up. Inside we got you a brand new Pioneer head unit. We fixed your switch, which was wrong with your window, so now it's working. And I'm sitting on some very good looking OEM replacement seats.
No more holes, baby.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, you forgot about the carpet too.
Full replacement on the carpet. If you see now, you got 3 pedals down there, and we put some anodized pedals on it. The shifter, of course, I'm sure you've seen that before, is from Throttle. All the bushing have been replaced on the shifter, so it feels really, really nice.
You wanna fire it up?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Well, there are the keys right there. Oh yeah, we got you a new key.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Ready? Woo! Let's go! Hell yeah.
All right, you ready to give it a little rev? Doing more than that. Yeah, that's good. So much healthier. All right, let's show you the lights.
On the Miata, these are usually reflectors, but the software flash are LEDs, so they work with the parking lights now. That's cool.
So those are from Carbon Miata. Actually, Carbon Miata wing, Carbon Miata taillights. We got the R-Theory diffuser as well, and ISR catback exhaust. The headlights were very oxidized. At first, we were gonna see if we could restore them, but then when I saw these, I was like, this looks like Forza. This looks like Levi all over it.
We've got the Miata outside. It is time to get Levi behind the wheel of his new refreshed Miata. Let's go for a drive.
Nice, that's good.
Yeah, it feels really good. No rubbing. These tires are amazing, dude. DC coilovers ride so nice. And the Willwood brakes stop so freaking well. It's unbelievable.
That was crazy. I barely touched it. So give it some.
Yeah,
give it
go.
some beans.
Go for it. It's your car.
Nice.
Yeah, the sound is so good. So what do you think, man?
Love it, dude.
Love it?
Sound is amazing.
Yeah, the induction noise is really nice.
I like the gearing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's like the third is good. I like it.
Is it weird driving your car with a manual?
Yeah, but it's awesome. I love it. It's how it should have been the whole time, man.
Yeah, amen.
You see the smile, because it's just, I can't put it into words, bro. It's just awesome. Love it.
All right, there we have it. Dream Build 6 is officially wrapped up. Levi, congratulations once again. Thank you so much for coming here to San Diego. Thank you for letting us transform your NB Miata. And just a quick reminder, guys, Dream Build 7 submissions are open right now. So check out the link in the video description. Join Throttle VIP and submit your car or truck today. It literally takes 5 minutes or so. Remember to fill out the entire form. And we are so excited to be kicking off the next Dream Build so we can transform another awesome VIP members build. So Levi, is there anything you would like to say to the Throttle team or anything?
I would just like to thank everybody on the Throttle team. You guys did an amazing job. I love how it turned out. I love how it drives. I love how it sounds. I love the color combos, carbon accents. I didn't win the first time I submitted. I tried again, and look where I'm at. You guys got to enter to win, baby. Let's go.
I love it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to the Throttle YouTube channel and give us a big thumbs up. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.